Today's video is a tutorial on how to put footboards on specifically a Yamaha Virago 1984 to 1998 when they stopped making them. Hey everybody, Pat here again from West Corners Custom Cycles. I wanted to take you through working on the 94 Virago build still. Decided that I was going to get rid of these foot pegs that are on it. I'd ordered a set of floorboards or footboards, whatever you want to call them, for my wife's bike. They didn't fit on there. Looks like they're going to fit on this without much modification at all. Really, the only thing I had to do, this is what the floorboard mounts on. This hole in the center here was 5/16. I had to drill it out to 3/8 in order to accommodate the peg that goes through here. It holds the foot peg on, comes out the other side. There's a cotter pin that goes through it. If it's up and down, it's also got a spring in here. It's spring loaded. We're going to get rid of that spring because, as you can see, that's got a slot in it where the spring goes in here. This doesn't. And 1 inch of solid steel is certainly going to be more solid than these 2 aluminum tabs that really aren't that thick, as you can see. Big difference. So anyway, I've already got one of these done, took it apart. The idea what it's going to look like when you're all said and done, if you decide to ever do this. But bolt onto the bike right here. That's going to stick out the side. Floorboard. Now it's on just like that. Got a hole here where a bolt goes. Bolt goes through here, pinches these together, locks this down good and tight so it don't come off. All mounts to the bike just like that. Alright. Give you an idea of what I'm doing here. I told you I was going to take you through and show you everything step by step. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull this one apart. Like I said, got a cotter pin, going to take that out, pull this out. On the other one, I had to stick a washer in here. Glare on my glasses. I had to stick a washer in here on either side. Take up the slack. Had a little more movement than I wanted, and it locked up right tight as a drum. And this thing is rock solid. It doesn't move anywhere. I mean, it goes up and down like it's supposed to. But so all that's good. I'm going to get these mounts back on the bike. I'm not going to attach the footboards to them yet. Reason being is I'm waiting on a set of lowered shocks. Once I get them, I can get them on, get the bike down on the ground. I can see where it's actually going to sit. So when I get these floorboards on, I'll know where I gotta, you know, set them front to back to get it level for when I'm riding down the road, and where it'll work good with the foot controls, the shifter, and the rear brake. So that's it. That's about that. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. Wasn't much modification to it. It's going to be a nice addition when I'm going on a, you know, a little longer road trip. You know, it's nice to have these rather than the foot pegs. What's nice too is these are also rubber mounted, the mounts. So once I get these on here, they'll also have a little flex and give to them. It's going to be nice, I think. But okay, I'm going to get that done, get them on there. I will talk to you guys soon. I'm waiting for some stuff coming in the mail. As soon as that gets here, we're going to do a couple more videos on some other stuff that I'm doing to the bike. I changed direction on a couple of things. I'll show you what I'm talking about when they get here. But till I see you again, be safe, be kind, keep the shiny side up, live life behind bars. Talk to everybody later. Okay, hey everybody, Pat from West Corners Custom Cycles here again. 94 Virago build. Wanted to take you around and show you where I'm at, what I did, where I'm up to now, where I'm going. Last video I showed you the footboard mounts that I did. I got the footboard mounts on the bike like I said I was going to. Wanted to put the footboard, I told you I wasn't going to put the footboards on it, but I wanted to put them on there just to see how they went with the shifter and the brake pedal. And of course, like with any customizing, it doesn't fit right. You got to modify it. So In a second here, I'm going to get the phone, walk around the bike, show you what I'm doing, show you what I've done. And that's where we're at. Okay, let me get the phone. Okay, everybody. Third time trying to do the walk around video. My phone was running out of space, kept cutting me off. Trying to show you. I got these floorboards mounted on here. You can see where the brake pedal is touching the floorboard. It's because the floorboard isn't going all the way on. There's a little gap down here between the mount for the floorboard that it goes on. It's not going all the way to the side. So up here, the mount that goes on the bike, I have to shim it out enough for that floorboard to go on. And then I got to modify the brake pedal so that I get my foot under it and it comes over far enough where I can access it and use it the way I need to when I'm riding the bike. Okay, over here on this side, shifter, same deal. We have, try to keep this steady for you. You can see right here, floorboards hitting the shifter. Sorry for the glare. The glare's terrible on this, so I had to go with my tablet. But again, it's hitting there, so I gotta shim the mount out so I get the floorboard on, and then as you can see, I can just get my fingers under the shifter. So I obviously need to get that shifter up higher in the air, and I'd like it to come out a little farther over the footboard, make it a little more accessible, and just having that little nub there. So that's where we're at on the footboards. Gonna have to modify the shifter and the brake pedal. When I put these floorboards on here, I had to extend this brake pedal and the shifter on the other side. The brake pedal I had to extend out 3 inches, and the shifter here I extended with a little wrench I had. I guess I'm going to keep that. I wasn't too sure at first, but I'm going to keep it. Okay, everybody, here it is. 1994 Yamaha Virago, old school custom build, finally done. I'd take you around the bike, show you everything I did on it. First thing we did, traded out the rims. They had 5-spoke custom mags on it. I didn't like those too much. I went with the spoke look. We changed out the brake rotors to custom rotors, painted the lower fork legs, put a new tire on it, put a tool bag on it, put this grill on the headlight, got blinkers to match it, went with 10-inch ape hangers. If you go any higher, ape hangers on a Yamaha Virago, you're going to have to extend all the cables and everything. The only thing I had to extend was this brake hose right here. Now, coming down the bike, put highway pegs on it. We put floorboards on it, engine guards. Engine guards right here, highway pegs, floorboards. We also wrapped the lower exhaust pipe. We wrapped the back one too, but you really can't see it. I got this pod here. They were missing on both sides. So were the side covers here. They were missing on both sides. Put a new solo seat on it. Pad for the passenger. That's a Harley Davidson backrest on it. I made the bracket that holds the backrest and the fender right here. This bracket. Down here, got a side mount tail light with a grill on it. The blinkers match. Put these new shocks on it. They're off a Honda Rebel. And they're 2 inches lower than the Yamaha Virago one, so it squats the seat down to 23.5 inches off the ground, the top of the seat. I changed out the rear differential and the swing arm. The ones that were on here when I got it were painted metallic silver. They were all right, but I like the chrome better. There's so much chrome on this bike, it's ridiculous, so I figured I'd tie it all in. Come around the other side here. Cut the baffles out of the exhaust, dress that up a little bit so it looks better. There's actually a guy that's got a video out on YouTube about that. That's where I saw it. If you want, you can go on there and see how he did it. See how I did it. When I put these floorboards on here, I had to extend this brake pedal and the shifter on the other side. The brake pedal I had to extend out 3 inches, and the shifter here I extended with a little wrench I had. I guess I'm going to keep that. I wasn't too sure at first, but I'm going to keep it. New paint to the bike. It was green when I started. Two-tone. The rear fender and the side covers are the same color. I do have a front fender for this. It's chrome. I do have the other green one that was on it. I'm thinking about painting it the color of the rest of the bike. We'll see. Okay, people. That's it. Changed out these handle grips too. Got some nice fat foam handle grips on it. But that's it. She's all done. Let me know what you think. Leave some comments. Give me a like. Subscribe. Check out my other videos on YouTube. Let me know what you think. All right. Okay, people, there you go. Another custom build from West Corners Custom Cycles. As always, be safe, be kind, keep the shiny side up, and live life behind bars. Peace out. I'll see you later.